Welcome to the Five and a Half Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Cigar. I am Maverick, I am with Bones, and I am with Mort. And we're coming to you live on Facebook and YouTube or no? YouTube's after the fact, right?
No, we got YouTube Live too.
We got YouTube Live.
Yep, see the things up.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Well, we're
Yeah,
here.
that's where it's going. Welcome, Tom.
Hey,
Tom, how you
Tom
doing?
from South Dakota.
Tom's right on, man. He gets on right on time. He must be ready to
I
wait.
don't know what made me think of his governor, but Gabby Colson out of Hawaii, they're saying she should run for governor of California.
Is she not making a big noise lately?
Yes.
She is. As a Democrat, you know, people kind of discounted her during the primaries.
If I wasn't happily married, she can make big noise all day, anytime.
Oh, but I honestly think that she would, even though she's a Democrat, would make a good president.
I like her.
Because she's more of a moderate Democrat.
Yes.
That's cool.
So when you're in that position, you have to reach more people than just your party.
Right.
And you guys know by now, I am not a party uberalist type of guy.
No, I know you're not.
Not at all.
Don
you smoking
Kiki
what?
Green. Don Kiki Green. Oh, not that bad.
Don Kiki Green.
Ooh,
I'm smoking a Punch Knuckle Buster.
I
You
like
can't
that.
say it, but I'm doing it.
I like that one.
But they're pretty good.
I like
Southern
that one
Cross
better.
Firethorn.
I like that better.
Well, how about that?
That's the best of the three sitting on the table.
You like
Oh,
it the
really?
best?
Well, next to this, I haven't tried this one yet. I got a Tarazona Silverback Edition Limitada 828. It was gifted to me.
So, how was your work days, gentlemen?
Oh, yeah, I can't even begin to say, man. There's so much shit going on that I can't, I'll tell you that.
Well, we know that. How about yours?
Oh, it's
When
really,
it's over with. It's
Very good. But how was it during the day?
you know, it ended out pretty good.
That's what I want to
Got
hear.
to talk to my team guys.
overall, it was a good day.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
there's
The
some-
rains.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
terrible.
I looked
Terrible.
out the window, I was like, man, it's pretty dark out there, man. It was like 11 o'clock in the afternoon.
I drove into work. I had the windows down. I had to bring Marilee in because she had her car done. Had her car fixed over.
Just need to get her
at
in, man.
Bobby Tyson's.
Okay.
That's the go.
Ah,
What did they have to do to that?
they did an oil change and whatever
Oh,
miles.
because you can't take it to the dealer anymore.
Can't take it to the dealer. Dealer's not dealing with them
Oh, really?
Fuck, we could have done that in like 10 minutes.
anymore.
No?
Do a YouTube on that. That's
On
a,
the smart car?
that's a job.
Changing the oil?
Yes.
It's no bigger than a fucking golf
It's a
cart.
job.
Really?
Really? It's,
Holy shit.
isn't that made by Mercedes, your
It
car?
is.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
my
it's got.
Oh, so they bury
Yeah, that's
everything.
big time.
Yeah. It's buried pretty deep.
I had my Jeep when Brendan changed the oil. When he had my Jeep when I first got here, remember?
Oh,
Took it
Jeeps
over
are
there.
easy to work
No, but I had a 2013, and it was, you open up the hood, and you got the cover and everything. Right there, unscrew it, out comes the oil filter.
Yeah.
Up
Wow.
top.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
but you still got to get underneath if you want to drink.
Well,
oil.
I went to the
Oil,
dealership last week and I got rear brakes put on,
Yep.
but they wanted to change the cabin air filter
Uh-huh.
and the engine air filter.
Oh, of course, yes.
And I said, I'm going to do that on my own. I'm going to go to O'Reilly's or somewhere like that. And I said, well, give me a for instance, what would it cost if I just wanted to get the filters here? $110.
Welcome, Kevin Courtney.
I got it for 40 and I installed them myself.
Yeah. And it
But I
took you
got a
10
good-
minutes?
Oh, yeah, like that. That's it.
Yeah.
10 minutes, but they wanted 110.
That's the biggest scam that car dealers and oil change places have. The cabin filter and the air filter.
Yeah.
If you smoke in the car, I can buy the cabin filter.
Well, I'll tell you
You gotta
what.
change your-
That was
I don't have one. Anymore.
that
Yeah, you
was
do.
yeah, you do. That was a lot dirtier than the engine air filter.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's up underneath the dash.
And all the air and all that stuff, and
Because
the
I
stuff in the
looked
car
at
gets.
2015, and you got to pop the glove box. You know,
Right,
open it up,
right,
go
that's how
down,
you do
pop
mine.
it, boom, and it says it's up and in there, and I'm like,
Oh, it's in
"Get
there.
that," and I don't. There's
Oh, it's in there.
It's supposed to be right there.
Because you know what? The clip is hidden in mine too, so it looks. And you open it. There's a latch in the back corner. You open it. It swings open, and then you pull it out. And there's a double thing you pull out.
Because it slides.
But I did it. I knew how to do it before,
The
so I
video
saved
slides
myself
like this and
$70.
out on YouTube.
$70 savings. I didn't mind paying what I did
If
for
you
the
got-
brakes. It's all right.
If you got a button on your AC that's recirculating,
Kevin, how you
that
doing?
has the- then you've got a cabin air filter.
I no doubt I have it. I just
Can't see it.
Can't get to it.
I googled it on the 2015, and I was maybe it's in a different place on different models. I wouldn't think. I think it'll be the same.
Well, you never know.
I think it'll be in the same place.
It is a
But
Ford.
that's a $70 savings.
I know. And would you buy with that $70?
Cigars.
Of course.
Then,
Gotcha.
Why
then-
not?
Then, when he went to O'Reilly's, he didn't tell you the whole story.
Oh, we got a little
Okay.
self-disclosure?
Not really. No,
No, but apparently somebody went fishing the other day and got a whole field full of fish and said, "Hey, come pick your fish up at the
Cigar.
cigar shop."
Oh.
And it happens to be a guy who used to play cards here, his wife. So she comes in. She happened to work at O'Reilly's.
Yeah, her name was Jerry.
She was going to change the oil filter,
Or the air
or
filter.
the air
Yeah.
filter, or whatever, but the boss wouldn't let her. She's kind of like a fill-in. She goes from O'Reilly to O'Reilly's, whatever. Some shops let you do it, some
Yeah.
don't let you do it. This guy was pretty adamant. No,
You're not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was. Dude,
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. But I went in and said, listen, now, I want the filters. She got me the filters. I got the upgraded ones, the better ones.
Oh, of course.
And I said,
sold.
are you able to, or would you mind changing it? And she was ready to say yes. And he looked over his shoulder and says, oh, we don't do that. And he was like mad about it. You know what I mean? But she came in to apologize to me
yeah.
after the fact. She
He's
says, I
talking-
would have really liked to do that. It was no big deal. Oh, yeah.
He's sitting there talking to her. She's talking to him and apologizing. I'm sitting in my chair. I'm going this. I'm looking at her.
Yeah,
She walked
she's
out.
very nice.
But,
But
She go home.
that range was terrible today. Look at it out there now. A little overcast. The sun is shining.
Oh,
and
it's
powerful.
not. I mean,
all the manholes, the manhole coverage for the sewers, they're bubbling up water.
Oh, are they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they ain't bubbling up gas. I know that. We're having
Football.
some problems with gas.
Football.
Football.
Big news in football.
Okay.
The Jacksonville Jaguars signed Tim Tebow, the tight end, for 1 year.
Yeah, they did. And did you see the backlash that they're taking?
I seen that live.
Why are they taking backlash?
You didn't see that?
The BLM brothers are not happy.
They're
Why?
saying
Because
about because Kaepernick didn't get a contract, but you're giving it to Tebow, and they try to turn that into a race issue again.
Completely different position. If Kaepernick wants to
Doesn't
go
matter.
play tight end, oh, fucking kill it.
Doesn't matter.
Fucking-
Hey, Christy.
No matter
Hey,
what,
Christy.
no matter what they do, they're not going to be right. They're not going to be fucking happy, dude.
No.
No.
You're
And I'm not saying BLM to just blacks, whites, whoever supports the BLM is not going to be happy.
No.
No.
You know.
Nope.
So you want them to hire Kaepernick to come in and play freaking tight end?
No, they just think
They
that
could have.
He should have got a
he
contract
should have got contract.
before anybody else has been out of football that long.
He's not that good.
No, well, you know what? We can't even beat a dead horse. He's done. He's never playing again. That's the end of him.
And we don't really
Take
know.
your
if-
money and go.
We really don't know if Tebow's going to do that good.
You
But
don't.
they're willing to give him.
Well,
the
they saw
chance.
something.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you know what? He's willing to play when he was a quarterback, the secondary position.
Yeah.
So he's willing to play, and if he can do
And,
it,
and plus, I think the head coach there has a little thing.
yes.
He and Tebow have a
A lot of history. Yeah.
You know, except from day one when he went to the NFL and was and quarterback, I say he should have went in as the tight end. They should have converted him,
You know what?
and he'd be retiring right
He
now.
just did. He did a
Yeah.
physical. They see he's in good shape. He stays in shape. The kid stays in shape. And they what? If he didn't pass them things, they would say we love you, but we can't do it. And the owner of the team said yes. When his coaches and his trainers,
Now, I don't know what he got though. I mean,
they would have said, "What do you think?" And they said, "Well, we're not sure." They would have said no, but they all said yay, 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 and he said sign him, give him some money. You know what I mean? He make it. Huh? Keith, would you turn down the TV a little bit? If they give him the minimum, I think which is $600K and a performance package, he'll be fine with that.
Yeah.
dude, he's still getting money from the SEC channel. He's not hurting for money.
No, he does fine.
Yeah,
I hope he does well.
Oh, I like the kid. I like Tebow. I didn't like him when he played Florida State every game, but I liked watching him play.
Well, of course you
He
do.
was a good player.
I didn't think he was as good as people made him out to be in college. He was a good quarterback. I don't think he was the best in football at the time.
He won the Heisman though, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's got a ring.
Yeah, but
Yeah. He won the Heisman.
you know, he
Yes,
gets
he's got a ring too.
he gets to do the commercials.
What was that? 2000 and what? Did he win?
Oh shit!
11?
No, he's been out. He's been out since 2000. 2008, 2007, 2008.
You sure that long?
Yeah, he's been out
Hey,
quite a
sir.
bit.
When did
But
Tim
anyway,
Tebow graduate?
And Michael
college?
Joseph Dominique.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm gonna take a couple days off next week, and we're going to play some golf. He graduated in 2009,
Okay. All right,
so he's nice. So he's been out 12 years.
Yeah.
I think he won the championship in 2007.
7 or 8, because it wasn't his season, it wasn't his last year.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway,
I can't do
Our fact checker's no longer online, so
where's he at?
I don't know.
What do you mean? No. I think he'll start too.
Well, you don't bring somebody on a team and not start. You don't bring somebody like that.
The sick.
Well,
Especially if he be an asset.
I'm not sure who their tight end was last year. They could be bringing him and say, "This guy would make a great second tight end if something
Yeah.
happens to."
Or a good mentor. I mean,
You know what, too, could be true? Far-fetched, maybe. They do the roundabout, and they make them pass a couple. You know what I mean? They
oh
get-
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They do it.
Oh,
You still got an arm, dude.
Oh, sure he
Yeah, I
does.
mean,
Sure. And
you
I'm
think
sure
that for your favorite play.
Oh, hey, please, not the screenplay.
The screen.
the screen, they need 11 yards, they throw a 4 and somebody on it. I love that.
Bryson
Drives me crazy.
Bryson DeChambeau.
Get you 5-6 yards
Mm-hmm. And when you need 11.
every time.
Bryson DeChambeau, the professional golfer, long ball hitter, at the Wells Fargo Championship last week.
Yeah.
Didn't think he made the cut, so he left. Got home. Oh wait, you made the cut. Oh shit, you gotta go back.
Got to go back to
Well,
North.
back takes 8 was $228,000.
You know who won?
I didn't even say.
You were
Guess
there,
who
weren't
won? McElroy won.
you? Weren't you there?
Yeah. No.
I thought you went to the.
No, that was
That was the other. That was the
the Zurich class.
yeah, Zurich. But yeah,
Zurich, that's right.
McElroy won. He didn't think he was going to make not the cut, but be able to play. He had a creak in his neck,
Ooh,
and they did some therapy on him. They got him going, and he ends up winning.
gave him a shot.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Put him in a
Like
tent.
this.
Hey, dude.
Let me do that. Him and me.
You can fly a Legionnaire from Fort Walton Beach to Omaha nonstop for $39. So we got to look into flights, see if they go to Indianapolis. But it's a 2-hour drive there. It's like going to New Orleans. I'd rather just fly out of fucking Gulfport.
Yeah, it depends on the cost.
But I'm working on a hookup for the rooms to get us some we can hook us up with some rooms instead of, I mean, maybe not free, but a lot cheaper than normal.
Look out, folks! Look out, Indianapolis! We're on our way to southern Indiana.
I'll tell you where we're going.
Is Scotty too hot? He going?
He says he is.
He's the boy, sticky guy.
Because I may go with him.
He's flying too.
I know.
Me and Michael Dominique.
He's a driving, right?
No,
No.
we're probably gonna.
Oh, you're gonna fly good.
Yeah.
Good boys.
Me and Michael Dominique and whoever else might want to go. 2022 is the first home and away. Florida State's coming into the Superdome to play LSU.
Really?
Yes. And
That's
the
going to be a
following
big
year- In
game.
the following year, LSU was going to Orlando to play Florida State. We're going to both. 2 years up, we're going to both.
It's going to be. I think it's going to be tough to get tickets in the Superdome for that game. You're going to be up pretty high.
No, I'm gonna put whatever contacts I have. I have a guy who used to take care of our house in Nebraska. His brother is a chancellor at Florida State.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna work on. But I'll hit freaking Chuck up. Chuck ain't gonna
Anyway.
go. I'll hit Chuck.
Well, Chuck will be there.
I'll put the feelers out for whatever. Man.
Yeah, Chuck will be there.
CBD treatment for Rory before Sunday now.
So you know the problem we're going to have when we get to Indianapolis is going to be rental cars.
Get it now.
Rental cars are at a premium now.
Yeah.
They
Everything's a-
all rental agencies sold half their fleets
Yeah, because of the.
because of COVID.
But they're gonna start buying them back. They're gonna start.
Now,
They're gonna
why
have
will
to.
you think about doing a reservation for one, and if you cancel, you get your money back?
Oh, you can.
I'm just saying, why
Well,
don't you
you
do
can't.
that?
You can't Uber. I mean, you can Uber there. To the,
You know what I'm saying?
The festival site.
You know what I'm saying,
But get
Ward?
back if you're late.
Get the
Josh is like-
order it now.
They don't run late over there. The Ubers
Yeah.
on the list.
Wow.
So
You got to be on their clock.
the only thing that's getting me from really driving, I don't mind driving the 700 miles. I'll take a day, whatever, to get there. It's the big ass, I don't know, bridges or or fucking canyons.
Oh yeah, you can't. You really can't do that.
I'll do
No,
that. Fucking
it's-
scare the shit out of me.
You won't have any.
Really?
The,
You know, there's my
You
Aunt
gotta go to the
Loretta.
mountains and stuff?
You know my Aunt
Tennessee?
Loretta? Remember we
not
talked
that,
about
they're
her?
not that bad.
Oh, I might end up driving.
You remember my Aunt Loretta? I told you her husband used to piss the bed every night.
No?
I told you.
I would
used
remember
to tell her-
somebody pissing better.
Yeah, I told you he was a drunk.
Who doesn't
who pissed the bed
remember that?
Anyway, when she would go over the bridge from Philadelphia to New Jersey, whether it was the Walt Whitman and or the Benjamin Franklin, she would have to get in the back seat and pull a blanket over her.
Oh, I'm not that
Well,
bad.
that's what she used to have to do.
I'm not that bad. I just hit the inside lane and
I told you that story about it. I told her to wear the Gordonman's fisherman's outfit. Every Christmas time, she used to buy him a new mattress.
no, I
And they-
wouldn't
and they had-
remember that.
They had separate. I'll tell you that story, but they had separate beds because he used to piss it all the time.
Wow.
Oh, he drank.
Was he a drinker?
Oh, terrible!
Oh yeah.
But he was a pisser.
We had a friend. They used to get up. One night.
Whether it was the
Pissed in the fucking sneakers. Thinking,
piss
on
in
the
the
drawers, he
camper,
gets going to the bathroom.
camper, lift the lid. You're lifting
Oh,
the
yeah.
lid, and you're thinking you're lifting the lid.
He was sleeping.
So
They went camping one time with the in-laws, and then it'll pop up and everything, whatever. He woke up in the middle of the night to start pissing in the fucking the in-laws. We're like, dude,
Yeah, and Danny, Uncle Danny was pissed to bed.
he's my smoking buddy back there, man.
I told you the story, but you know why? I told you the story about. I can't.
And you've seen me really tore up, and I didn't piss on anything.
I don't know. I don't know if you pissed the bed or not.
No, it wasn't.
You didn't
bad.
tell me.
I'd have been on your shoe or
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
your CPAP machine or.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And the mask.
That's another reason to drive. I gotta carry that. I just got too much shit. And if we want to take any of our shit, you know, I don't want to have to haul that, but, you know, I don't think we're gonna set up anything. We'll just do it on the phone, and the Great Lakes guys will be set up. We'll just go on with them, you know, when we're ready. Book the ride. But actually,
When
we're
is
gonna
that in August, right?
August 14th.
Yep.
Great smoke, BCA smoking.
Was it the last weekend it just passed, or this week? The thing out in Vegas?
This week.
Started today.
Yeah, Josh is out there, wheelchair
Of
Josh.
course.
He's staying at the Mandolin Bay. I don't know how he pulled that off.
Huh?
Well, although it's very, I have a thing on my app, or Facebook app, for Vegas, and believe it or not, it's not bad to stay there.
No, not now. No, they trying to get.
I'm talking about for a real nice room, it's like $100 a night.
That's not one
For
on
a
the
nice
strip.
room.
Is that on the
cheaper than
strip?
this year?
Oh, yeah.
Is that on the strip or is it off the strip?
No, it's all, it's
It's
off
the
the
old-
strip, but it's so big of a property, you know what I
It's,
mean?
it's the old Vegas.
Yeah, but yeah, it's not bad at all. I mean, I had Caesar's Palace and all these places that are real beautiful. They're all beautiful, but it's cheap as
Well,
can
if
be.
you're gonna go, and you want VIP tickets, but I'm not sure how many they got left. They were selling 100 VIP tickets, 200.
No money back guarantee. Right?
200,
Em?
right. 200,
Okay.
250 premium tickets
Right.
and 1,000
General admission.
general admission tickets. And the premium tickets get everything the VIPs get except for the dinner on Friday night.
Okay,
And the dinner on Friday night is
you got it all right.
the 100 VIP ticket holders, the manufacturers, I would assume. It's a catered dinner, open bar, and he said 40 to 50 boxes of cigars from all the manufacturers is open for consumption.
You just grab one and smoke it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, one
two or
for
three.
dessert.
One for the bag,
yeah.
one for you. Always wear a pocket
Of
shirt.
course, yeah.
But I'm gonna
Have
work,
one for
I'm gonna work the tent for a couple hours for Don Kiki. I mean, for Karen Berger, just for a little bit. Because it's not my responsibility. I told him I'd help him out.
So what we got on Bones 101?
Alice Cooper, I read an article on Alice Cooper the other day. I
Okay.
actually brought it up on my show last night, and I mentioned this, and Caitlin was on. I said, Caitlin, I don't even think you know who this is. And she comes back a few seconds later. He's the lead singer of that band.
No, he's not.
I said, no, he is the band.
Yeah,
But he is the lead singer.
yeah.
But so she kind of got a partial.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
gave her credit
that's-
for
that's
that.
credit for
She
that.
listens to a lot of classic rock, believe it, her and Brett. So he said, if you join my band, I can guarantee you three things.
Yes.
You will get paid,
Yep.
you will see the world,
Yep.
and you will get stitches.
And you're gonna get hurt.
He
Yes.
says, you will
Well,
get
you know,
stitches.
Eddie-
Everybody in
Eddie
this band
knows
has
that.
gotten stitches.
Yep.
When he comes into town, he drives his He drives a little smart car that's got freaking Cooper written all over it.
Well, Fast Eddie knows him. He's been to so many shows and he's been a part of the deal. You know, the welcoming crew and stuff like that.
Yeah. Speaking of Fast Eddie, I thanked him last night for that poster. He brought a bunch of posters in that little cardboard thing right there. Look in there. That from people dude, it's not cheap paper. It's
No, it's laminated.
nice fucking paper. And it's from people that come to the it's called Pearl. No, it's
Island View.
Island View to do shows or whatever. I look in there. Oh, Joe Dyson. Oh, look at that. And
I got one from Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees and Kiefer Sutherland.
They're actually.
So what else is on there?
A bunch of country stuff.
Uh,
A lot of country
Might be something else, right?
It's already been picked through.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Biggest. Oh, the ransomware against the pipeline on the East Coast. It's creating big problems.
Yes.
Big problems. But what I heard on the way in tonight is actually they're not. Well, I was listening to Protecting the Legacy from the PCA. They were talking about, and they weren't sure whether they consider them terrorists or not, because they're kind of like a hacking Robin Hood.
Sure.
Because they're they take from these big companies and they ransom off their information, whatever, and say we're going to do blah 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 this and this with it unless you pay us off, and then they donate all that money to charity.
Robin Hood.
It's still wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's still wrong. Because look what they're doing now. You're going to have gas shortages. You're going to have.
Because they're hacking.
I keep moving that and you keep moving it.
Were you moving towards me?
Yeah, so
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
I'll just.
Go in there. I don't care. I drank worse.
And there's also,
Cigarette
and
butts.
also all this bullshit going on. The first time around with COVID, what was the big shortage?
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper and chicken.
Yeah.
Again?
Dude,
No, it's just gas now.
Now it's chicken, lumber,
Oh, yeah.
microchips, gas, steel, metals, and chlorine. And ketchup packets. Well, the chlorine is more because there was a chlorine factory that burnt
Got caught on
down,
fire, yes.
whatever. But and ketchup packages. Why? Because everybody's eating out, and they just throw. You see what happens even next door. They throw like a handful of fucking. Stop giving out ketchup.
Yeah, they do.
In service only, in dining only.
Or do you need ketchup? How many do you need?
Yeah.
3 or 4.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
They throw.
McDonald's does that. How many do you need? It's
What,
like,
what McDonald's needs to worry about in Ocean Springs is keeping their fucking ice cream machine working.
no,
No.
that's systemic.
Yeah, that's not good.
Even though I haven't eaten fast food in a very long time, except where we go to. Oh, before I picked you up to go to Cigars and Pass and Christiane, who is now a new consumer of Karen Berger and Don Kiki cigars at the Front Beach. I had a quarter pounder. I was going to get the 2 hamburger meal, cheeseburgers I usually get. I got 2 buns. That's 4. I don't need 4 pieces of bread. Yeah, I'll just go with 2 pieces of bread. So I got the quarter pounder.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it was so good. It was so good. I was just like, that went down so freaking quick. I was pulled out. I had it done before I got to you.
Yeah.
I picked you up.
Yeah.
Which was a good, dude, that was a nice place.
Where?
Cigars and Pass. Well, it's called Pass Cigars.
Pass cigars.
Yeah, cigars.
The
Who
guy,
runs it?
the guy,
He's a retired Navy
Cliff?
guy.
Cliff
Okay.
Williams, retired Navy guy, long beard, bald head, look up Habib.
Yeah, he says.
And I'm only saying that because he said that.
Yeah, he says you can call me Habib.
Jeff is walking out and says, "Hey, nice to meet you." I can't. He goes, "His name's
I said you go
call me
like Cliff or Cliff.
Call me Cliff. Call me Habib. Call me
Yeah.
whatever."
I'm expecting a phone call.
We got the shortage. Now we've had this discussion again about the growth. Okay, I have to agree. Welcome, Caitlin.
Hey.
Doc Rodriguez.
What?
Where's my cigars, Doc?
Uh-oh.
So I have to agree. Yes,
Hey guys,
Brady is the GOAT for football. To me, Michael Jordan is the GOAT for basketball. I think for me, it's hard to say on the GOAT for baseball. Could be Mickey Mantle, could be Babe Ruth, could be Derek Jeter, could be any number of people. Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky.
Well, what about Bobby Orr?
No, Gretzky, not for
Gretzky
me.
was the best of all time.
I think when they say GOAT of all sports, I think Gretzky is the greatest of all sports. Yeah, pick Julius Erving could be basketball, but if you take all, give me the GOAT of all sports, professional sports, I would say the great Wayne Gretzky.
Number 99.
Dude, the guy was just.
Oh, I'm not disputing
I
that.
don't know.
I'm just saying, looking at back at
Oh,
some
could
of
be
the
Bobby Orr, could be
big
Bobby
names.
Nystrom, could be oh shit, was the dude from the Rangers? Phil Esposito.
Yeah, Phil
Yes.
Esposito was great.
But
Isn't Phil Esposito who they did the statue of, their hockey statue?
Yes.
I think that's Phil Esposito.
but Gretzky was somebody brought that up and was like, wow, that's an interesting. That's kind of like saying the other day when Matt was reading Facebook and some guy said the most overrated freaking
Oh,
Well, see, I
the overrated band of the
all time
70s.
of all
Yeah.
time.
No,
All
the
time.
70s.
No.
70s. It was the 70s.
70s.
Oh, well, I thought it was all
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Oh, the
because they
70s?
said
No.
no.
They defined the 70s. Well,
You
one
know,
of the
dude, he
bands
was
that defined
smoking
the
crack. That dude had to be.
Yeah.
And on
say-
mescaline. How can you even? How can you even say that?
Mike did say that on the show on my show last night. The greatest athlete of all time is Al Bundy.
Oh,
The poor
absolutely.
guy. It's like
Absolutely.
I might have to agree with you. on that one. But
The greatest Olympic hockey team,
1980.
1980.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
USA.
Team USA 1980.
Without
Beat
I
the
watched
Russians
that.
first time
Ever.
ever.
And I watched that on TV.
Without a doubt, big classic.
Yep.
Without a doubt.
They had all the USA hats then came out.
Probably the greatest moment in
And you
U.S.
know
history,
what?
Olympic history.
Amazing statistic with regards to that team. None of them were professional players.
Nope.
And
Well, it wasn't allowed
wasn't
back
until
then.
later then they started letting the pro players come out.
Yeah.
And then it was like, holy smokes, man, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Now, you're talking about pro teams in the Olympics. I read an article on Shaq 2 days ago, and they were saying how upset and pissed he was that he didn't make the dream team.
Oh, really?
He was not on the dream team,
No, he
What
wasn't.
about that?
and he was like one of the greatest centers to ever play basketball, and he was not on that.
And the worst foul shooter.
Well, I mean,
Oh, dude.
no, he wasn't a shooter. He was a center.
Yeah.
he
yeah,
got
was a dunker,
hammered, he
yeah.
got banked. There's somebody in the NBA that's getting the same treatment that Shaq got when he played in the back. Getting hammered, getting banged,
Oh,
getting
fuck
knocked
yeah.
around
Yeah.
all the time. And Zion Williamson.
Oh, yeah?
He's getting, dude, he's out, he's hurt all the time.
Yeah.
He's
That ain't going to be good for him, man.
No, he's that good. He could play forward, power forward, he could play center, he
Yeah,
could
but you
play
know what?
guard. That kid is phenomenal.
He starts hurting them feet or that back,
Oh,
and
absolutely.
he ain't going to have a long career.
But-
no.
Centers tend to last a little bit longer than,
Yeah.
because they don't do all the running that
Yeah, right.
point guards do.
But you know what? Putting that weight and something on top of him on his feet and stuff like that, that ain't going to be good.
No. But I'd like to go see Blake in the game. He's out of Duke. It was good, man. But still on sports, Medina Spirit.
Oh, yes.
Positive for drugs after the
Did they say what it
Kentucky
was?
Derby.
they didn't say what it was, but what I don't understand and what I saw yesterday, and I got to research this more because I said I couldn't have read that one. I just know all the ESPN highlights and stuff. But Baffert, the trainer, is suspended for life from Churchill Downs. For life.
Wow.
Okay. Before they got to retest, do all this, but they said that what's is still certified to run in the Preakness. Okay, if you turned up positive and they retest and it's positive still, how can they allow that horse? Well, they're going to retest the first sample.
Okay,
Not
so
that-
Yeah, they're testing the
maybe-
sample.
maybe where's the Preakness ran? Because it may be by state, because it's all sanctioned by the state as far as where they race.
Is Preakness upstate New York?
They
Yes,
may
I think
allow
so.
whatever it is that
I think
that
you're right.
horse
Because
was
then you
given.
got the Belmont after that, and
Yeah.
that's in New York too,
Yeah.
along with Aqueduct. But
They may allow whatever that horse.
I saw that.
was given.
Yeah, but isn't there like NASCAR? Isn't there a racing federation that governs all that?
There may be.
Or not like boxing goes from state to state.
I'm
Boxing
not sure if horse racing has that. I don't think it's nationally
Sanctioned
controlled.
or whatever, or
Controlled.
maybe, I don't know. I have no idea.
And I have a hard
And I'm
time.
not into horse racing, so I'm
Yeah,
just
me
speaking
either.
out of my ass.
I'm not a, like I said, we're not analysts or anything like that.
The runs, I watch it and see when
Try
the
to be.
fastest 2 minute in racing is
But
the Kentucky Derby.
the trainer said we didn't do anything. I don't know how that happens. Okay,
Of course not.
okay.
Not my pants.
You got a you got a multi-million-dollar horse
Yeah,
that is treated like freaking gold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Watched over 24/7. You don't tell me they don't all go home at night and need a fucking farm.
yeah.
So
No.
how did they get the anti-inflammatories according to Mike
Right.
without them knowing about it?
Right.
I don't.
Right. I don't.
Not that guy that trained. No, he's got 7 Derby wins in his belt.
He's the longest, winningest
Yeah.
trainer.
In racing history.
Yeah. So yeah, stuff like that doesn't happen to their horse.
No.
It doesn't even depend on what type of horse it is.
This is kind of, yeah, right. This is kind of sports related in a way.
Oh.
Last week was his birthday when he made his birthday. 90th
Right.
birthday.
They took him around the stadium.
So, and this person is claiming I didn't do it, my staff did. It was Pelosi. She put a picture on her Twitter account with her over the guy's shoulders, wishing Willie Mays a happy birthday. But it's a picture of Willie McCovey. Okay? So when somebody pointed that out, I didn't do that. My staff did.
Oh, my
wife
staff did. Yeah. No, I'm relatively sure that that's the case.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have people that do that.
Yeah. But I was a
They don't, like Mike said last night, there's only one thing they have in common. Well, they don't look like they're on the same team. End of story.
Yeah. You
That's
don't
it,
do something
yeah.
without my approval, basically, is what it should be.
Okay, if I'm sitting in her seat and I'm that high up in the government, or I'm that important in a company or whatever, all right, I'm going to have handlers do certain things.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm going to have the final say on whether it goes out or not.
Right.
It's my career. It's my.
They look
my
at it,
brand.
proofread.
Well, she probably doesn't know who it is anyway.
Yeah.
My brand.
You know what? It's a
She's-
proofread.
yeah.
You got to proofread
She's
it.
as old as him almost.
Yeah.
So
Or
she
older.
knows.
Yeah.
She grew up with him. She should know who he is.
Absolutely. Everybody would know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh,
Everybody would know
Sports
that.
related. New York Yankees coaching squad. 5 of them test positive for COVID.
Recently? Are you sure?
I did not see that.
Yeah, that was from our fact checker today.
Wow.
We're not
Is
sure
he
whether my
online? Oh,
cousin.
he just said that to you.
Not sure whether my cousin got it or not, but yes. Yeah. He said that he's not sure whether my cousin's involved or not, but
Doc, you will have gas wherever you go. Don't worry about it. He's going to Florida and Georgia this weekend. He's going to wonder if you've got gas. Just throw a couple of 5-gallon containers in the back of your truck.
And if you keep eating the way you do, you'll definitely have it.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't say that. I did not say that. That will not affect my cigars in any way.
That was a good one, don't you think?
Yeah, it was.
That's pretty good.
that was good.
It was.
Hey, you laugh about that, but I crop dusted a class today.
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah. I walked in there and all of a sudden I had that urge. You know how? Well, you don't, but
Yeah.
you used
I
to
like
know.
to.
Yeah, you used to know what it was like. So I'm just standing there at the podium and I went, I think I'll walk around a little bit. I went,
Loud or silent?
It was. I heard it.
Oh.
And I was like, oh man. I walked out. It was epic.
So Mike Dominique, they say it was tainted hay because the groomer pissed off.
Man.
So the groomer was having
Tell you
anti-inflammatory.
what, that's
Hey.
pretty crazy.
Again?
He
He's
got a
getting his
cold.
rounds.
Yeah, he just had a big, I think, cocktail in that bag.
He's getting his rounds.
Speaking of cocktails, I like that nice. You know, I was telling Davey about that, the wife, about the liquor store. She goes, yeah, that's Tom and Amy. I said, you know that? She goes, yeah, it's Tom and Amy from the body. I was like, oh, that's why he looked familiar and I know him. I was just like, son of a
Biscuits.
bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Tom's a good, they're a good couple.
Yeah, yeah,
real
he
nice,
is.
real nice people.
He said he stocked that place. I said, how did you, because I looked at what he's carrying, not much for high quality rum. So I gave him a couple of high quality rums and might want to give the people money.
I'll get them.
And he said, well, when we started this all up, we went to the State Liquor Commission, whatever. They gave us a list of the 300 most popular wines that sold in Mississippi last year, and liquors.
Right.
So that's how they started, and then they got
Yeah,
some other stuff.
they're
They
gonna
got
take a
flavor-
listing of
they
what you
got
want and they'll
flavor
get it.
stuff
Yeah, you know what I
and all
mean?
that. Yeah, one on the phone, he goes, I don't know why this sells, we didn't have this, but somebody said, hey, can you get this? And it was, I think it was Sky, or I forgot what
Vodka?
vodka it was.
Yeah.
But it was like, birthday cake vodka.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, it doesn't even sound good.
No.
See, they're gonna drink that. They're not gonna
They
put
mix it
flavors
with
on
other
it.
shit.
But they're gonna drink that on the rocks.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
For
but
the sweetness.
he said they mix it with that 2 ounces of that, 2 ounces of some other liquor, 2 ounces of
Of course,
Oh,
get all
milk,
fired up in one shot.
and a can of 7-Up.
Huh.
Ugh.
I'm like, dude, that's just
Give me
too
the-
sweet. You say you're
Used to give me the right booze. I'm not doing any of that shit.
Well,
And I'm kind of proud of myself. I haven't done any of it lately either. So,
No,
yeah.
taking a break again.
A little beer every once in a while, but
I have occasionally have I had to have a couple of Captain Cokes Diet's Mother's Day dinner.
yeah, you did.
Oh, what a fucking ride that was. Holy
How about that? What's it called? Ride the other night with the golf cart with the girls.
Oh, dude.
They had a good time. Barry says, "Oh, they should be here any minute."
Oh, that was
2 hours
that
later.
was the
he's
same
still-
night. That was the
Yeah,
same-
but he was still sitting here 2
Oh,
hours
yeah.
later.
yeah, I was at.
No,
I
it
went
was
to bed.
longer than that. It was like I was here like 4 hours.
I went to bed.
Yeah,
He's
waiting
still
for
be here
her.
any minute.
Because she said, I said, I'll wait, I'll go home, took care of the dogs, whatever, fed them, came back, like 4 to 9,
Yeah.
you know, and I don't know how she drove it.
Who? Mine?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
But I'm not saying she was classy, but they were all felt pretty good. 'Cause
Oh, I'm sure they
we're
were.
sitting in here, and all of a sudden I hear something, somebody's like, what the hell's that? And I hear, oh, Chantal, what are you doing? I was like, what the fuck? They're going out there, and they're all sitting on the golf cart, because they had to make a pit stop because somebody had to pee.
Oh,
Yours had to pee.
of
Right.
course.
So out there talking to him, and I was like, I go, you ready? She goes, oh, Jen's gonna give me a ride home. I looked at her and said, really? I said, you could tell me that 3 fucking hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
I could have been home 3 hours ago.
Yeah. He
I
said,
was.
when originally he said, they'll be here any minute.
I said, I want to go to bed like 8 o'clock. I said, I'll go home, shower, go to sleep, get up, I go to work early.
Nope, that didn't happen.
No.
So, bitch. But anyway, they had a good time. It's Mother's Day.
Nice.
Good for
Everybody
them.
got safe and sound. What else you got? Anything else on there?
Oh, you're gonna like this one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
Before you go, talking about Mother's Day, we get a text message at like 10 minutes to 1 when we were supposed to be, or 2, whatever time it was.
it was like 10 to 1.
Hey, we're running a little bit late. There's an accident on Highway 90, and my spouse says, oh, we're not supposed to be there till 2. Oh, no. Reservations are at 1. So
I don't know where she got through.
they were still on 90 when we left the house.
Right.
We head up to 57, hit the interstate. We're doing about 70 miles an hour on the interstate.
Mm-hmm. Perfect speed.
Getting on, yeah, of course, it is the
It's a
posted
nice
speed.
car.
It is the posted speed limit.
Yes.
He was exceeding the posted speed limit.
We get there, the menus are still on the table. They had just taken the drink order. 30 minutes after they contacted us saying.
Well, we had a
"Yeah, let's wait."
reservation for 1, but we didn't get the table at 1:30.
Yeah,
So why do you have a reservation for 1 if you're not going to get the table at 1:30?
You know that drives
it's like
me so
going to the
nuts.
doctor's office.
Well, when
Oh, I hate it.
when you walked in, there was a sign that actually said, "It's Mother's Day. Your reservation might not be on time. People sitting and."
That's
Yeah.
all right. Then that's all
I
right.
said, okay, they
posted
would put it up front.
They posted it.
But dude, the food, I thought the food was fantastic.
I had it tonight for dinner.
What'd you
I
have?
ate it the next day.
Shrimp spaghetti.
Oh, nice.
Where they
Nice.
they've got a ton of spaghetti.
Oh, my God.
Ton of shrimp and crawfish and
Oh.
fucking sauce. Oh, I had
It was
eggplant,
crazy.
eggplant and veal.
Nice.
You know,
So what were you gonna say? So they give me? I'm gonna
Um,
like. I'm sure I'm not. But
Yeah,
Well, it's not for you guys because, well, you're an SEC fan, but Florida State has the #1 recruiting class in college football this year in the ACC. Ahead of Clemson, ahead of.
that's good.
So we hope that hopefully helps.
I hope
I
it
know
has to.
It can't be any worse than last season.
No, it's gonna be better.
No,
I mean-
no. It was last season was bad for everybody. It was,
Yeah.
it was terrible. But
All things are changing now, for the better.
Well, we hope, because when the closer we get to cooler weather, they're saying that we're going to have another wave.
Oh man, come on.
another way for what?
COVID.
Oh,
But you know, but we're protected. We all got our shot.
That's what they
On
say,
to the-
but you're gonna have to have a booster.
What's
Yeah,
the,
well, I'll
what's
get
the
the
bet?
booster.
Because they brought this up on the BCA again tonight too. They're talking about the strains, Africa, and all that crap. Now you got the big strain in China, right? Or India. And China
India's getting
in India.
rocked.
But they say the strain in India is going to make it over here. And I'm like, how? For not letting anybody go to India or come in from India, how?
They let it go, dude. They let it go.
And then the WHO, the World Health Organization, what they have over this gives China, the company out of China, the authority to produce their vaccine. So it boils down to you create it, you can cure it.
Right.
Well, sure, you
Yeah,
think
sure.
that anyway.
Yeah, you would think that.
I'm a firm believer. I don't think nobody can convince me otherwise. It wasn't done on purpose.
I believe. I think you're right.
I'm just a,
I think you're right. No conspiracy theory. I believe you're right.
Now this is a conspiracy theory. This next one. I read an article and I read this whole article and I read it today and she said, really?
Yeah.
I said, hey, anything's possible. So apparently there's this criminal lawyer, defense lawyer.
Except for Justin being on time. Okay.
Ah,
Oh, is he supposed to be?
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, sure. Okay.
It's,
And he's gonna work for VFW.
Yeah. Boom.
Okay. I had to say that.
Only let me work it, and then it gets done.
We can guarantee that. That's good. Take it up here and then we'll work it out. We'll find out
And then
Wednesday.
it gets done.
He's gonna let me know what his schedule is Wednesday.
Yeah, but he didn't have to. He just puts me on it, then it gets done. So
Right.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
So anyway, it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be all Lumipacks.
Yeah.
So-
Fucking piece of cake.
So this criminal defense lawyer came out last week and said, you can Google this and read this article. And it all seemed pretty legit, because there's people coming out verifying certain facts of this story. So anyway, Jimmy Hoffa was last seen at the diner in Detroit,
Yes.
right? He's saying Jimmy Hoffa is buried in the ground at a golf course in Savannah, Georgia. Okay,
why?
why? Why, you ask? So he says. And the answer is, he says, is all the bigwigs, big boys back then, I mean, not Capone, but all the bigwigs, the Teamsters and all that, the Teamsters owned that golf course. Okay? They all used to meet down there and play.
Right.
Okay? So he said one time he's down there playing, and all these guys are pissing all over this one area. And they're all laughing and all shit. And this other guy says, this one guy goes, what's so funny? He goes, if I tell you, you can't tell anybody.
That's the worst thing to say.
Right? He goes, Jimmy Hoffa's buried.
No.
And he said he's never said anything. Why he's saying something now, I don't know. But somebody else was verifying. They say they flew a Beechcraft from Detroit down to Savannah, did what they needed to do. And some other caddy at the time is saying, yeah, there was stuff going on at night, blah, blah, blah. So now what do you think would happen? You take the dogs and you start just walking the fucking dog course. Right?
Yeah.
I grew up with the conspiracy theory that he was buried in the end zone of Giant Stadium.
Yeah.
You know, coming from New York.
I just thought
Why
he was,
Giant Stadium? I don't know. When he was taken from Detroit,
I thought he was buried someplace where there's concrete.
Yeah. And
They
or
poured
they,
concrete on
or they
top.
mulched them like,
Yeah.
or they mulched them.
Well, if that's the case, then
You can figure it.
so be it.
There's still people alive and now.
He's still dead.
oh well.
Yeah. Oh,
Do we really know?
Well,
We assume
that's
he's-
true too.
We assume he's dead. We
But he
assume-
would be dead probably by now because of his age.
Yeah, you assume Jim Morrison's dead.
You know what I mean?
Nobody's ever seen.
I know
Nobody's
that.
ever seen his
But
body.
you know what?
knows
But
his
he would be
story.
dead by now because of his age. But
Well,
did
no.
he have the ability to make himself disappear? He had plenty
Jim
of money.
Morrison?
No, Alpha.
Oh, absolutely.
He had plenty of money to disappear. So that could be a fact. That could be a
That was
alternate
That
thing
was a great
too.
movie too. Hopper with Jack
Oh
Nicholson.
yeah.
Dude, it's fantastic. Was that
They-
Danny,
but he's
Danny
probably
DeVito,
dead.
Was it, was it Danny
I would
DeVito
believe-
too?
I think he was.
Was it Danny
Yeah,
DeVito?
yeah. But I believe he's probably dead.
Oh yeah, there's
But
no
he is
question.
dead by his age.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But anyway, what else you got?
They say Elvis is still alive too.
I wish that was
Well, that I think is pretty obvious because they saw the body, did all that.
Yeah.
Jim Morrison, can't never let anybody see the body.
Nope.
Nobody knows. They say he's buried in Paris. People go
Yeah.
there every year to see the gravesite, blah, blah, blah. He could have pulled an Eddie in the Cruisers and just said, I had enough,
Yeah.
Had enough.
and took off.
Huh?
Yep.
He had money. Sure.
19,
You know? Sure.
he died in 71,
77.
71, I believe, and he was 27, so that's
He was
50 some years.
He was 27. Joplin was 27. Kurt Cobain was 27. Jimi Hendrix was 27.
He would be about 80 right now, maybe. So he could still be alive.
Could be.
And with their age, and you probably heard it. You might have heard this little trivia. We were out drinking one night on the front porch and everything, and everybody said, "Oh, we're out of beer." I said, "All right, I'll go get some beer." David, like, pick me up a light or two when we go to the gas station. They come back with a white big light. Okay? And everybody's just like, "What the fuck did you get a white big light for?" Blah blah blah. Yeah.
That's what everybody had on him when they
What's the
died,
big
right?
fucking deal?
Yeah.
Apparently, everybody that died at the age of 20, Cobain, all of them had a white big lighter on. I'm like,
Had a white big lighter with him.
no. So you Google white big lighter and you get all this.
Sure
I'm
enough.
like,
Scotty too Hattie. Hey,
hey,
Good, how are you?
you get the rest of your furniture yet?
No.
Damn.
18th
18th of May?
18th of May.
June.
Oh, very nice.
You got 7 days.
Not our cabinets.
Yeah, we know about that.
I'll have to-
All right, see you,
Man,
brother.
he got a
Be
call
cool,
the other day,
Pat.
said it won't be until August.
Yeah. So what else you got, brother?
I'm running out of shit. Professional golfer was arrested for doing what he shouldn't have been doing and hitting on a 14-year-old online
Oh.
and trying to be a 14-year-old professional golfer. You know,
Uh,
he wasn't so much a touring professional golfer; he's more of a professional golfer teacher.
Yeah,
pro.
yeah, golf pro.
But dude, I just don't.
well, I guess with Epstein being out of the picture, that you're
14.
You're kind of up on your own with Epstein being on.
I mentioned no names with this. I'm not mentioning the organization, but on somewhere in the military, close to home, there was somebody got caught at 2
Yes.
o'clock in the morning going to see
Who
young
they thought
person?
was
what we
a
thought was a 14-year-old girl,
yeah.
and he married, kids, all that. No better. That's sick shit.
Yeah,
That
it is.
sick,
That is.
nasty.
You know,
Oh, the instigator walked in.
yeah. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Yes, he does work tomorrow.
Why would you do that?
I have no idea. It defies logic to
I
me.
can't search anything in my mind that would think that that's okay.
No.
When I was
14.
15, maybe.
Yeah. Because it's twitching.
Yeah, I mean,
You
but
know, even, you know, when Brendan was 19, 18 or 19, he was dating a girl that was 16.
So on the cusp.
I said, Brendan, it's only 3 years. But the age in the state of Nebraska is 17. You better be careful,
yeah, buddy.
you know? But you think 3 years is not
Not,
Yeah,
not
that
when
was
you
not
get
the bad.
not when you get into your 20s and 30s.
right. My wife is 5 years older than I am.
Yeah.
But when you get to 20, no, you don't date a 15-year-old.
No,
No.
You got 25, you date a 20-year-old? Yeah,
I'm down with
maybe.
that. Yeah.
When you're 27, you date a 30-year-old, 38-year-old? Yeah, it was good. It was
but you
fun.
know, you look back at like 100 and 200 years ago.
Oh, dude, they get married
That
at
was
13.
not uncommon
No.
for a 50-year-old guy to marry, a 13, 14-year-old.
Piano player,
And the reason being is because she was going to inherit.
Yeah.
right?
That-
You know who I'm
that
talking about, right?
Right.
Piano player married his 13-year-old cousin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry
Jerry
Lee
Lee
Lewis.
Lewis.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah.
13, dude?
Ah,
Yeah. He was
that
what,
was in the
23?
60s. Yeah.
What was he, 23?
No, he was older than that.
No,
He was in, remember, it was in the 60s, so, and he's still alive.
Jerry Lee Lewis?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still alive.
I think he is.
He's still alive.
Yeah, he is still alive, right?
Oh, we got another fact checker?
No, I think he's still alive.
Okay.
He's like
Really?
88.
I mean, I really
Really?
don't care.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Goodness gracious.
So he could have dated Betty White.
He could have.
He could have, but she wasn't that young.
Yeah, she wasn't his type. She was old.
She was older for
Dude,
him.
she was good looking when she was young.
Yeah, she was.
I'm
Yeah,
not
she was.
disputing that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying she was too old for him.
One
Yeah.
of the funniest things I ever seen on Saturday Night Live was when she came in after Alex, what's his name? Shit, Baldwin did the
Yeah.
sweaty balls.
Yeah.
She came on and did the crusty muffin.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
But Elvis, your boy Elvis was into the young girls too.
Yeah, Priscilla was a
Priscilla
little
was-
younger than him. Yeah, and yeah, she was. Let me see.
He was right
I
in there
think,
with
I think
those.
she was. I think he was.
14,
Yeah, she was 15 and he was 20.
something. Right
22?
Right after he got out of the army.
Yeah, right after the army.
He was right in
after
there with that bunch too.
Yeah.
Like Jerry Lee Lewis, Mickey Gilley,
Yeah.
and Jimmy Swaggart were all
Yeah.
relatives.
Yeah. I guess
What?
they like
They were
young broads,
cousins.
dude. You know
They
what
were
I mean?
all relatives.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Jimmy Swaggart,
Jimmy
Jerry Lee
Swaggart.
Lewis, and
Elvis.
no, not Elvis.
Oh, I thought you said Elvis.
No.
I said he was in that Mickey Gilley. All three of
Swaggart,
those.
Mickey Gilley.
Hey, what do you?
And Jerry
What
Lewis.
do you think
They
they
were all
like the
cousins.
real young broads for?
No shit.
I don't know.
Because they could.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know what.
Because it wasn't really a big.
It wasn't criminal back then.
Yeah, it really wasn't.
I don't think it was.
It's
Yeah,
more,
but what do you
it's
say?
more not ethical, but.
What would you think? What are you
I don't
thinking?
know what would you
Back, and you know what? It's weird. We'll say back then, they weren't developed. It was a
No,
lot
not,
different.
not back then.
No,
No.
it was a lot
That's
different.
like me being 50 years old and looking at one of my daughter's friends who's 20. No, that's sick.
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
you know
you
what I'm
have.
Yeah,
That's
but,
it.
but I'm saying they weren't developed back then.
He has.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I
Well,
dated the
that's-
girl who was 25 years younger than me. But a decade. Sorry. I thought-
What's up, y'all?
Sorry.
What's up, Norm?
Sorry.
I will edit that out later.
You just
Not
never
edit
know.
it.
Not.
Beep. Storm and Norm.
Oh my God. Only other thing I have is Tarazona Cigars, who makes this 858, who rated cigar enthusiast is a salesman for, and he's the number one salesman in the state of Florida for.
Good.
He's got 35% of their sales. in the state of Florida.
Nice.
Wow.
And he's a-
He's good. Let's
He's a-
let's take a minute to announce our sponsorship.
Yes.
Well, we're going to go with Greater Home and Auto with Mike Bryant here in Ocean Springs. We're going to go with the Cigar Enthusiast. We're going to go with the Cigar. Is it Guy? No.
Cigar Prop.
Cigar Prop.
Kevin and,
Thank
and
you.
Jessica.
Yep. And we have
Frontline cigars.
Frontline Cigars.
Not
I'll
me.
explain.
Okay.
And we have all those who know Smoke
I didn't take that
GTO.
out. I should
Absolutely.
Because I got that from him.
Is that about it?
It could be, or if you got something else, you got.
No, I'm saying, is that it for our sponsors? Did I cover
Oh,
everybody?
Yeah. Val from Stogie Lives.
Okay.
It is a alternative to Facebook when it comes to just cigar related.
Right, yes.
Where you can buy,
Nice.
barter, sell, whatever.
It's got a marketplace.
Yes, it's good. It's really, really cool.
It is. It allows you to discuss and talk about whatever you want. I haven't been on one of those herbs in forever. It's twice, 3 times a week, but I can't do it.
Once is too much for me.
Yeah, no. Now, and even the BCA has gone down to say, every Friday night, they said every Friday night's too much, but we got family time on the weekends, so they do one Friday a month.
That's good.
Which is
That's a good way to do
And
it.
they
Then you
got-
know you're getting some good stuff in that
Oh,
month.
and they got
Lot of
guys
information.
that sign on from, Mike Pritchett signs on all the time from Australia.
Right.
So he's on there, and we're on there at 7 at night on a Friday, and it's like 9 o'clock in the morning in Australia there, and he's smoking a cigar and drinking his rum at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Nice.
He's
You
Well,
gotta
because
do
it's
that.
Saturday morning there.
yes, and he even said if he was allowed to fly out, he would have came to the PCA thing
Yeah.
in August, but they're still not allowing them
How
to
about
fly
that?
out. As of now, you can't fly in or out. You can fly from Australia to New Zealand. New
Yes,
Zealand
because I did
back,
see where they opened that
within-
up.
Within Australia, from state to state, whatever you want to call it, provinces, I'm not real
No, I
sure.
think they're states.
Or territories or something. You can do that, but they're not allowing anybody from outside the country in. Which they did it, I personally think they did it right. When this first happened, they just closed everything down.
Sure.
They said, everybody stays home for a month. We're paying your salary, so you can still pay your bills. They paid the bills, the economy stayed right where it needed to be, and boom.
That's, speaking of that, several state
Yeah.
governors have told the United States
That's the last thing
government,
on my list.
we're not taking your money anymore. We're putting these fools back to work.
Right.
They're not getting any more money.
Hey, I'm not sure about Florida and the other states, but Tate Reeves said, I think, like mid-June or something,
Mid-June.
that last mid-June one
Yep.
is the last time you're gonna get the $300, go to work.
Yep, go to work.
You need to work. Because they had a thing on the news we're watching last night, all these restaurants, and they're talking, some made it through,
Yep.
if they can make it through. Some still open, and the workers are working their asses off because nobody wants to work.
Right.
He goes, we'll start you off at, $14, $15 an hour in a restaurant.
Yeah.
And that's good money there. You know,
Sure.
they
Sure
just
it
want to
is.
get back
Big
to work.
time.
The owners want to start making money.
Yeah.
Some people made it. I didn't see much of a closure here.
We had issues with personnel
Yes.
here,
Mm-hmm.
and we saw that Sunday as well, because they actually told us that even the finer dining places are having the same issues. That,
Right.
you know, the people that are waiting on tables that are getting $2.30 an hour or whatever are saying, screw it, man, I can stay at home and get
But we've been tipping
$500
them.
a
A, B, and
week.
C, yeah.
When we go out, we've been tipping. The service is great. We tip them great. They already added 18% to our bill when we did, and I still give them another 20.
Yeah,
She was
good.
Yeah.
She did a really, I mean, considering how busy, it was, this place was packed.
It was bad.
And people were waiting, the food was hot.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone that came out, it was simply.
Even the owner came out and talked to us.
It's Jeff,
Nice.
yeah, he comes out, last year he was filming Davy's mimosas up, he come out, he's pouring mimosas,
Nice.
you see him on TV all the time.
Yeah,
He owns the Reef and
Yeah.
all these other, which
Rob
is more
Stinson.
commercial.
yeah.
Is that his last name? I
Yeah,
never
yeah,
knew his last name. But his wife, I complimented him the last time I was there. I said, this is probably next to my mom, the best eggplant I ever had. It's fantastic. It was, well, I have to give my wife credit for the recipe. Okay.
Cool.
It was eggplant with veal, on top of veal, with a side order of
I had a nice slice of pizza.
angel here with a lot of garlic and Parmesan cheese. I only ate
All
half
right.
of it.
I
I
know.
only ate half of it. 'Cause I could have probably pushed it and finished it, but I ate it the next day for lunch.
Mm.
'Cause I had to work the next day. So, you need anything from our sponsor, DTL, call 334-538-2949. I'm not sure if I have the number on there.
We'll make sure you post it.
I'll fix it all up, yeah. Says it would be painted, hey, oh, no, that's the old comment. Oh, we must have this.
What do you think?
We can call it.
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right, from the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Coast Cigar at 2420 Government Street. We are the Ash Holes. I'm with Bones, Mort, and myself, Maverick, bidding you good night.
Stay smoky, folks.
Have a good
And
night, everyone.
Stay online and go watch the Great Lakes Smoke Show with Ronnie, Rob, Kyle, and Uncle Frank. Cousin Frank.
Cousin Frank.
They will all be at the BCA Smoke,
Whatever it is.
Smoke at the Creek. I can't
In
remember.
August.
In
Just
August.
Google Drink the Creek and you'll get the link, and it'll show you the
All the particulars, right?
venue. It's
Yeah.
a really nice place, man. It really is. And we're gonna go down. My plan is to go down Wednesday afternoon, maybe, and then help set up on Thursday, and then do whatever. He said they got fishing out there. If you want to go fishing,
Oh, wow.
boat.
Nice.
So one thing, pay attention to what Doc Rodriguez just put on there, folks. His warehouse was hit by a tornado. Prayers to him.
No.
Prayers to him and his staff, all those that work for it. Hopefully they didn't lose too much product.
So he's up in Prattville. That's between
That's
Montgomery.
just north of Montgomery.
Right, between Montgomery and Birmingham.
It's just
Yeah.
due north of
Yeah,
Montgomery.
we used to go to all you can eat seafood place when we.
It's right across the river.
Sorry, Doc.
Good night, guys.
Best to you, brother.
Maybe that's fine. I think this works. But I got